Hey guys, welcome to Wreath by Libby. My name is Libby. Today we're going to be doing a fall grapevine. I've got some velvet pumpkins here. I got some fall greenery, got some picks. I have a little scarecrow, some ribbon. So we're going to make this real quick, because I got stuff to do. I got an event coming up Saturday, so I've got to get prepared for that. So I'm going to turn the camera around and let's get started. Okay guys, we're going to start off by making the bow. And I got this, it looks black, but it's not. It's navy blue gingham. 2.5 inch, and I'm going to make 12-inch tails, twist in the middle. Y'all, this afternoon sometime I plan on making some more bow videos. I'm going to bring this loop out about 6 inches, 6.5 inches. I'll twist in the middle. So if you want to just watch me do bows, hit that notification bell and you'll see when I upload it. I'm going to make it either this afternoon or tonight. It may go up tonight or tomorrow, I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm doing 2 loops on each side. Bring that down and cut it. And I have this 2.5 inch burlap ribbon. And it is real burlap. It's not like burlap ribbon. It is burlap ribbon, but it's made out of real burlap, not just to look like burlap, if that makes any sense to y'all at all. Okay, I'm going to make the tails just a little bit shorter. Twist in the middle, and this burlap, y'all, is going to be thick. I'm going to make this loop a little bit shorter. I'm only doing 1 loop of these. I'm making the loops about 6. I'm going to come in with this 1.5 inch plaid, which has all the colors, the orange, the cream, the blue. It even has a little bit of mauve in there. Same thing, make my tails just a little bit shorter. Twist in the middle. And I'm going to do 2 loops on each side. Twisting in the middle. Get my zip tie here. Pull it up, grab it with my other hand, spin it around. Grab my other zip tie. Do I want to use a pipe cleaner? I think I want to use a pipe cleaner. Pull it snug, but not tight yet. You want to make sure all your pieces are falling in the direction you want them to fall in. Okay. Now you pull it tight, trim the excess off. And now we're just going to dovetail these. Oh, this one's too long, so I'm going to trim it back a little bit. This here I'm just going to cut at an angle because of the type of fabric it is. I know it's not going to dovetail very well. Alright. Now we got our bow made. And my glue gun should be hot now. Just clean up my mess a little bit. Alright. I'm going to start. I got a, I think it's supposed to be an oval, but it's kind of, it looks pregnant on one side. So I'm going to put the pregnant side out to what people see, and I'm going to use this side to decorate. But it's 18 inches this way. And 17 inches this way. I don't know, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to start by putting the bow in there. And I'm going to do it slightly higher than halfway. Just slightly higher. Well, I said I was, but that's about halfway, so I reckon it's just going to stay there because I'm not undoing it. Now you get that on there real tight, trim off the excess, tuck that thing, the end right into the back of that grapevine so it don't scratch anybody's door. Okay. Don't worry about fluffing your bow. I got to tell myself that until the end because you're going to be messing with it, moving it around and all that stuff. So, and this here is just your average run-of-the-mill fall greenery or whatever you want, foliage. It's got pumpkins, it's got berries, it's got maple leaves. It's just run-of-the-mill, ordinary type of thing. And I'm going to cut these, I'm going to try to cut these into larger sections. And see if I can't get it. Okay, so I've got this really big piece that I think I'm going to use at the top. Make sure y'all can see. And I'm just going to go right down underneath that bow. I'm just going to go down right there. Yeah, I think after this one, I may be done with fall and Halloween, except for any special orders I may get. Because I got a plenty, depending on how it sells. at the event. Now see this here, I kind of want it to lay back some. So I'm going to hit it with a little bit of glue right here. And I'm going to put some moss on there. To hide it. But I want this piece to kind of stay back so this stuff here can come up a little bit. Okay. Or you could wire that down. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to take this other big piece and I'm going to come this way underneath the bow. Out of the way. Okay, and I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to come out at an angle. Pumpkin where I can see it. Make sure you're fluffing everything up. Alright. I have one more piece. I'm going to save it in case I need it later. Y'all, I've got all these little picks that come from Dollar Tree, and I wanted to keep this kind of on the lighter side since the pumpkins were so dark, so I'm using these to lighten it up. Tags off of there. So many of them. Now I don't know if I'm going to use all these. We're just going to fill in a little bit. I need to figure out where I'm going to put my pumpkins. These come off here. Okay, so let's figure out our pumpkins first. I think I'm gonna go in right here. Put them in just like that. Or should I put the glue? Okay. Let me get stick. Now these are foam pumpkins, so I'm going to take the stick and glue glue it in here. I'm going to figure out which way I want it sitting. Not sure yet. Okay. I know I want this one right here. You may have to take your scissors and cut through the velvet. I'm just going to stick some glue in the hole and run my stick right up in there. Okay? Now, we can stick this right there. Cut some of this off. Y'all know I got glue string hanging everywhere. Okay. You see how it's on the stick on an angle? Because that angle is the angle I need for it to look right or look the way I want it to look. I ain't saying it's the right way, I'm just saying it's the way I want it to look. And we're going to get, and then we're just going to take and stick this stick right in the grapevine. Let me get some pliers. Sometimes you got to have something a little bit stronger than your hand. Okay. It come through, but that's okay. We're going to take and cut that stem off. And I'm just going to add some more glue. There. Now these glue strings are killing me. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing. Maybe I want to add the blue one up here. Right above that bow. Yeah, I do. Take out that velvet. And fill the hole with glue. Stick the stick in there. Okay. I'm going to trim this up. String there. I'm going to put some glue on here. And shove it in this hole right here. Like so. Okay, I've got another blue one here. But it's a little messed up, so I don't know. Let's just leave that one out for now. Okay, let's go on to these picks here. And you want to kind of fluff them out a little bit. And I'm just going to start adding these in places that have holes. Trim this one down a little bit. Now these things are thick. Trying to frame this pumpkin a little bit. Okay, and that one hid that moss that I put on there. Put one more this way. Not cutting that one. Pop it out. Make sure your leaves are turned right. And we'll come right under here. This is a thick braided grapevine. It's hard to get anything in there. There. Alright. And bring some towards the bottom. Now, burn myself. Man, now that stuff is tight. Tight, tight, tight. Let's see. And if I cut it at an angle, it'll go in better. That was some better. Spread everything out. I'm just going to cut this at an angle so it gives it a little point. have one of those left and a little piece of the greenery left. But I do have this piece of blueberries. So I'm going to cut that and I'm going to add it in to go with the blue pumpkin. Down under. So I'm going to put this down in there. Just curl these up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take and put this one right here underneath that bow to help hold it up. You probably won't see a whole lot of it, but it's there, and it's helping hold that up. I don't know if you can see or not, but this ribbon here was wanting to keep falling back. So if I put that behind it, it's not going to fall back. It'll stay up front. And I'm going to use this on this side to do the same thing. And it also fills in this side. Okay. I've got this little scarecrow with his little blue hat. And it's just a pig, and I'm thinking I might just stick him right there. And y'all, that was easy peasy. Let me throw this up so y'all can see. Isn't that pretty? We got the orange pumpkin, the blue pumpkin, our bow that weaves all through, and our little scarecrow man. And it's not so super dark that you can't see. And now I forgot this light again. Isn't that pretty? Got a little scarecrow. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I am going to be in the shop a lot the next couple of days, so I'm going to try and get a lot of stuff shop for y'all so I can be posting it more often, because it is the busy season. Alright guys, thanks for the likes, comments, all the new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Share. Please feel free to share. If you haven't checked out my membership, my VIP crew, it's $1.99 a month, and over there you'll get to see a little bit more behind the scenes stuff. Like when I go to events, I plan on doing a video and over there, and I'm going to post that in the VIP crew and just stuff like that. So yeah, if y'all think y'all be interested in that, go check that out, and I will see y'all later.